Do you want to learn the money lessons schools never teach? In his bestseller, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki shares what he learned growing up with two fathers, his biological father, the poor dad, highly educated but struggling financially, and his best friend's father, the rich dad, who had little formal education but became wealthy. In this summary, you'll discover the 6 core lessons that can completely transform how you think about wealth. Lesson 1. The rich don't work for money. Poor Dad always said, study hard, get good grades, find a stable job. But Rich Dad said something shocking. Don't work for money, make money work for you. Here's why. Most people get trapped by fear and desire. Fear of not having enough forces them into jobs they dislike. Then, desire for nicer things keeps them in the cycle, working harder, spending more, and never breaking free. Rich Dad believed true freedom comes when you build assets that generate income even while you sleep. That could be real estate, investments, or a business. The moment you stop trading time for money is the moment you begin your path to financial independence. Lesson 2. Financial education is power. Schools prepare you to be an employee, not an owner. You learn history, math, and literature, but never how money really works. Rich Dad explained the most powerful rule, the difference between an asset and a liability. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out. Most people mistakenly believe their house is an asset, when in reality it costs them money every month through mortgages, taxes, and maintenance. The rich focus on building assets, rental properties, stocks, businesses. The poor and middle class focus on liabilities, thinking they're assets. This single shift in mindset changes everything. Lesson 3. Mind your own business. Robert noticed his poor dad only cared about climbing the career ladder, getting raises, promotions, job security. Rich Dad said, don't just work for someone else's dream, build your own. Even if you have a job, start a side business, learn about investing, or by income-producing assets. Your real business is your financial future, not the company you work for. Mind your own business, not just your employer's. Lesson 4. The power of corporations. Poor people earn money, pay taxes, and spend what's left. Rich people earn money, spend first through their companies, and then pay taxes on what's left. Corporations, trusts, and investments give the wealthy legal advantages most employees don't use. Taxes, debt, and laws can either work against you or for you. Rich Dad taught Robert that the rich don't necessarily work harder, they work smarter by using financial tools most people ignore. Lesson 5. The rich invent money. Most people say, I can't afford it. Rich Dad taught Robert to change the question, how can I afford it? Money doesn't just appear. You create opportunities by thinking differently. The stock market, real estate, or new businesses all look risky from the outside. But with financial education, the rich see possibilities others miss. Rich Dad often said, opportunities are like buses, there's always another one coming. The question is, are you prepared to get on? Lesson 6. Work to learn, not to earn. Poor Dad told Robert to specialize in one field, law, medicine, teaching. Rich Dad told him to learn many different skills, sales, marketing, investing, leadership. The more skills you have, the more valuable you become. Money may come and go, but knowledge and skills stay with you forever. So, instead of asking how much will this job pay me, ask what skills will this job teach me? That's how you grow your true wealth. In summary, Rich Dad, Poor Dad is not just about money, it's about mindset. The poor dad believed in job security. The rich dad believed in financial freedom. Wealth isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter, building assets, and constantly learning. So ask yourself, which dad's advice are you following today? And which one will lead you to the life you truly want? If you enjoyed this summary, don't stop here. Apply at least one lesson today. Maybe track your assets, start a side hustle, or read more about financial education. And for more life-changing book summaries in just 5 minutes, subscribe to Must Read. Your journey to financial freedom starts with knowledge.